Hello everybody, it's Jordan Computer Scientist here, and it is a new year. It's finally 2022, and I'm really excited about 2022 for some reason. I think because towards the end of 2021, I actually started getting better with a lot of the goals that I wanted to achieve, including exercising, but then I hurt my thumb and I haven't been in like 2 weeks. So I'm about to plan out my 2022 goals. I encourage you, if you're watching this, to also plan yours out. And I feel like this is a little different because I'm actually going to stick to my goals this year. I'm going to do it. So the first thing that we're going to do is hop right into Notion. So I just got finished reading Atomic Habits. So I'm going to try to apply a lot of the things that I've seen or read rather into this in order to make my goals actually stick and in order to actually become the person that I would like to be. So with that being said, my first goal is to code more. Now in 2021, I actually have been coding more because I started my channel in 2022 and I wanted to code more this year, 2021, and I actually ended up coding more, but I still don't feel like I code enough. So even though I have definitely made progress, I feel like I could have made way more progress if I just coded more. So this is what I'm going to do. Well, the first thing we have to do is make it easy. Now I've made it easy to turn on my computer because at first I had to get under my desk in order to turn it on, and I didn't feel like doing that. Also, a lot of times I have a cover over my chair that I don't feel like pulling off, but it's on there because my cats always scratch my chair. So that's why sometimes it's on there. I don't feel like taking it off, but I've made it easier. I stuck my outlet underneath my table, so now I don't have to go underneath my table. I could just turn it on from my chair. So I made it easy that way. The next thing is to do it every day. Now I'm going to set a goal to code every day, but realistically, I'm probably not going to code every day, but I at least want to code like 90% of this next year. Like even if it's just for 20 minutes, I just want to do something. Watch a video, actually program, anything. So I have code every day right there. I made it easier to turn on my computer. We're coding every day. And what else? I'm going to track my days. There was this thing I saw on a Reddit where this guy was just Xing out the days where he didn't eat fast food. And the more X's he saw actually motivated him to continue going without getting fast food. He was just cooking in. And I'm going to use that strategy towards coding and probably a couple of other things that I mentioned in my resolutions. I can't think of anything else to add for this, so I'm just going to keep on going. Okay, now this is everyone's goal every single year, is to exercise more, eat healthier, drink more water. I'm going to put all of these things under one category just to not like fill everything up and make it feel like I'm doing a lot. Okay, so I have be healthier. Now what are we going to be doing in order to be healthier? We're going to work out at least 3 times a week. Now how am I going to stick to actually working out 3 times a week? So I have to make it obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. So in order to make working out easy, I'm not going to obligate myself to always go to the gym. So sometimes I'm not going to feel like driving to the gym, so I'll just work out in my living room or something. So I have living room workouts and pack gym bag before the night before I go to the gym. So before I plan on going to the gym, I'm going to pack my bag and put my clothes out to where it's like nice and easy to just get to it. I don't have to look for it in the morning when I'm tired, and I can just put on clothes and then just go right on out to the gym because I'm already dressed for it. Hopefully that puts me in the mode to just go do it. I'm actually going to skip on the make it attractive and the make it satisfying part because I feel like those will just kind of come as I do it more and more. Now, I would like to eat better also. For this, my goal is just meal prepping. Now, if I meal prep and I just take that to work, 9 times out of 10, I'm just going to eat healthier because it's there and I don't have to cook anything and just, it's already there. It's already made for me. It's perfect. Actually, there's a third thing that I'm also going to do when it comes to this. I'm going to fill my water bottle. Now, I have this gallon water bottle that I bought like 2 years ago, and I use it a lot, but sometimes I don't feel like filling it. So now when I don't feel like filling it, I'm just going to fill it up anyway. That way my water's always there. I'm going to bring this with me everywhere so that I have no choice but to drink this. If I'm out at a restaurant, they're like, oh my God. Well, I mean, I could just get water there. It's always free, but I'm just going to bring this everywhere. That way when I'm meal prepping and like, oh man, I'm thirsty, I got this right here. No excuses. I would actually like to run at least once. My cardio is like really bad. And when I be at the roller skating rink skating, that's my hobby. That's like the thing that I do a lot. I run out of breath. I catch these Charlie horses. I hate it. It sucks. And 2022, I want to make that part better. There's also a lot of other things like getting rid of my Charlie horses, which hopefully drinking water gets rid of that, but I don't think it will because I've been drinking only water, and then I went to a skate party and caught the really bad Charlie horse. Now this one is gonna get a little wild, but I'm gonna put it in there anyway. NoFap All 2022. Imagine the amount of time that I can get back if I just throw PMO in the trash. Read one book a month. My goal is to read one book a month. I've already started this, even though I haven't hit 2022 yet, but I bought this Kindle for $50. Look how small it is. It's like a really big iPhone. But I bought this Kindle for $50 in Target, and my goal was to read more. Now, in order to read more, I wanted to not have to go to Barnes & Noble every single time I ran out of books to read. So I got my Kindle, and I feel like the Kindle was a good choice over, just downloading the Kindle app on my smartphone or my iPad, just because the notifications would definitely distract me. I've tried before. I was reading, I would get a notification, and next thing you know, I'm on like Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or something. And with Kindle, there's no notifications. I just put my phone away. I'm just reading, and I've been doing it. And I finished my first book of the year, which I'm going to count towards the year technically, but even though it really hasn't, I just kind of finished it this last week. But yeah, Atomic Habits, which is what I'm using to make my goals. In order to make this habit easy, Kindle, don't have to go to the store. In order to make it easy, I'm sorry, not easy, obvious, take Kindle everywhere, which I've been doing. Like on my lunch breaks, I would just like read, which is cool. Read Atomic Habits if you haven't. It's really good. I feel like there's a lot of things that he said that I thought of but never really actually thought of. It's like someone told me something that I already knew that I didn't actually know, which is weird. Some things seem obvious, but you realize you don't do them until they're said to you, if that makes sense. Now, I also want to learn guitar. This has been something that I've been wanting to do since I was like 13. No, it's definitely been since I was 13. That was when I got my first guitar. Actually, the one that I still have today. I've just never been consistent, and something always happens to me, like hurting my thumb. But it feels a little bit better. I'm going to try to get a little bit going today. Probably not going to be able to, but definitely tomorrow, which is New Year's Day, I'm definitely starting. And I'm going to try to shoot for at least 30 minutes. I'm not going to overshoot it with like a whole hour. I'm going to try to do 30 minutes. So between this and coding in total, it should be at least like an hour and 30 minutes a day. But obviously I'm probably not going to do it every single day, but the goal is to do it every single day, at least 90% of the year, because that is really good progress. It was also mentioned in the book that we have this all or nothing mentality, which we do. I've done it with Duolingo, like a lot. I would miss this, like I would ruin my streak and I would feel really terrible, and then I just wouldn't keep going. My girlfriend did it. She had like a 100 something day streak. She missed like she ruined her streak. It was gone. She was like, well, no purpose of doing it anymore. And it's like, you made a lot of progress, just keep going. If she would have just kept going, the streak wouldn't have mattered. She still would have had everything that she remembered because she only missed one day. And all the little things compound. Read the book, it'll tell you more about it. Now my next goal is to make one video every single week and post it every single week. Be this consistent every single week on YouTube. I also want to make my content more quality over quantity because I have been guilty of doing that in the last year. So 2022, I'm gonna try to post one video a week, and my sub goals for this is actually 1K subs. Last year, my New Year's goal was 2,000 subs. I was growing more than I was, and then college took over. I started posting less, and I feel like the videos just haven't gotten, they just haven't been as interesting as they used to be. So I feel like if I can just post consistently and make sure that I'm posting quality content with every post, with the entire week that I have to plan out and edit and do everything, I should get to 1K. We just actually, I made 500 in the first year. We can get to the next one with no problem. So the next goal is going to be financially related. Now, I do not have like a set savings target. I just want to save a little bit every single month and then, just keep going. But one really big goal that I want to do is pay my way through college. I want to quit social media. Now, I'm going to use social media less because even though I want to actually stop using social media, I actually want to grow my presence online. This will also motivate me more to continue to code. I feel like if I know that I'm inspiring people to stick to their goals and stay with it, and then eventually they'll succeed, which my expected due date to succeed is 2024. I'm going to mark that date down, and I'm just going to have it right above my monitor. I'm going to look at it every single day that I'm programming. But if I know that I'm inspiring a lot of people, I'm probably going to keep going, because I don't want to be a fraud. I really don't want to get exposed like, oh wow, he's just preaching coding, but really he's just a YouTuber. I want to make more music, man. I think 2023 want to drop an album. Let's do it. One song a month. I can make a song in a week. Realistically, I can make a song in a day. But if I make a song in a day, it's going to take me that entire day. So if I make one song a month, I can put more thought into it, and then the album won't suck. It's probably going to be like 12 songs, obviously, because there's 12 months in a year. So one song a month should put me in a good spot to be able to drop an album by 2023. Also, right alongside my learning of code and everything, I should be pretty okay with everything, because I want to create a website alongside the album in order to continue my path as a musical artist. And also, if I continue with guitar, the guitar gets good, and then maybe 2024 an even better album will come out, because I can play guitar now. Then I'll sound like Kuko. Straight A's for the entire year of 2022 in all my classes. And in order to achieve this goal, I'm going to study every day. And this one I'm actually going to try to do every single day. Like, even if it's just me taking my notes out, I'm actually going to try to do this 100% of the year. Okay, 100% of the school year. At least 1 hour every single day. I feel like if I do this, I can definitely get straight A's. I really hope that all of you wrote down your goals too, of what you wanted to do. And this year, we're actually going to do it, because we're going to stick to it. I really want this year to be different. When we usually say, oh, we want to do X, Y, and Z, we're thinking that we're going to start at some point in the future. That time never comes. We're just waiting for the perfect time to start. And I mean, I'm going to try to use this opportunity to actually start and actually be consistent with it. And if I don't, damn, that means that I shot for too many things at one time. But I really feel like a lot of these should kind of be happening anyway. I really feel like my goals are kind of achievable. But with that being said, thank you for watching my video. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for all the support. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Join my Discord. The link is in the description. And I'm going to see all of you in my next video. And Happy New Year.
I got a habit of staring. I dream of driving McLarens. I like when I'm driving careless. I just like driving with you. I just like being with you. I like when I'm